Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I was playing last night and decided I would put together a layout, not on fast forward. So let me kind of show you what I did. So I have the Maggie Holmes Willow Lane stamp set, and I'm not very good at stamps, but for the Crafty Maven this month it is stamps, so I was like, perfect to use it. So on a previous layout I had just done some stamped flowers. I'll show you kind of what those look like. And then I also played around with stitching on my stamped flowers. So then I was like, I want gold flowers because I am doing these photos of my daughter and her dance group. So I found in my stash this Brilliance Galaxy Gold pigmented ink, and it looks pretty gold there, but this, and I don't know if it's old because, you know, it's in my stash. So this is how that turned out. So not super bright, but it has a really pretty, like almost stamped off, like second generation look to it. So I did keep that and fussy cut that. And then I was like, oh, I could emboss the flowers. So I stamped it with this super old Perfect for Embossing ink pad from Delta, rubber stamp aid. I don't know where it came from. And then I have this embossing gold powder from Ranger. So I think I got that at Hobby Lobby. So I just stamped it and then embossed it, and look at these flowers. Like, they turned out amazing. So like, I'm even half tempted to just stamp an entire background and emboss the entire background because it's so pretty. So then I was looking at my How to Kill a Kit with Style stuff, and I had this paper and I have this sticker sheet. And so what I did is I didn't have any green that really went with this kind of army green that I had already pulled out. So I grabbed this piece of paper from Joann's, and it is a, I don't know, color, let me find another one here. It's a Coordinations Foundations paper, canvas texture. So I just cut the branding strip off of that because I'm like, I know I'm going to use that. And then I went through the sticker sheet and I just literally pulled all of the green stickers from it. I originally thought, oh, I can use the red, it would be cute, but I'm kind of going semi-monochromatic. So I pulled them all off. I put them on wax paper so I can move them around. And then I did stamp a couple of the leaves in a Distressed Oxide ink, and that's this one, Peeled Paint. So I don't know if I'll use them, but I figure since I was stamping, I would kind of go with it. And then this was sitting on my floor, and it's a die cut piece. I don't know where it's from. It says We Are Better Together, and it has that gold look to it. So that's kind of what I have pulled. So I hope this video doesn't get too long. If it does, then I'll just stop it and voice it over and call it good. So let's put together an easy layout. So couple options with the green. As it's sitting here, it kind of looks good just on one side, or I can mat the whole thing, which is what I tend to do. So I think I'm actually going to offset this one. So I'm just going to trim off the sides here. And this is a Cartabella paper. It has license plates on the other side. I'm not really sure how I would use that, but I do love Cartabella paper. There's just something about the texture of it that is just amazing. I never really knew anything about it until my scrappy friend Sharon introduced me, because she was my secret sister for the retreat and she loves it. Okay, so there's my starting point. I do think I am going to put the pictures kind of in the middle. And I'm not sure that I want to back them with anything. They're kind of busy. So let's kind of look at embellishments. Okay, so I made 3 of these embossed flowers, so that will start my clusters. And that kind of covers the window with the dance studio. That could kind of cover the bottom there. So this frame, I was thinking that this little die cut would fit right in it. So I am going to go ahead and do that. So that's kind of fun. So maybe over here. So when I make my clusters, I kind of start with the big pieces that I have pulled out and then kind of work my way down to the little pieces. So I'm kind of giving each cluster some green. And then I do like these black flowers. These are cute little green ones. So I was originally thinking that this could go over here. Not too bad. Let's see, what do I got left? I gotta love you. I got some butterflies. And these leaves, I don't know that those are gonna make it. So I kind of like this, but I do play around a lot. Sometimes more than others. And sometimes when I'm making a video, if I'm like playing around too much, I will turn the camera off and play, guys, because I have a feeling that some of you are like, just stop and pick a place. For real, get it done. So I actually think I like this better. It kind of felt like your title was over here and the cluster was like in the middle, but I kind of like that. I was talking to my son and I was like, I'm gonna do the video like this, and he's like, why don't you do a live video? Now I kind of wish I would have done it live and you could tell me if it looks okay. So I like it. So I hope you guys like it. So I am just gonna kind of start sticking things down. So my process of gluing, because I don't tend to glue on camera either. I don't think that there's a, unless for some reason I have a lot to talk about. Kind of want that straight. So all of the things that are on top of the pictures, I am going to go ahead and kind of attach to the pictures. And like this piece I can kind of attach there. And then I'm gonna lift this to make this layer. This was my favorite outfit from her dance recital last year, and the routine was so cute. They did so good. They actually took it to competition a couple weekends back, and they won the Audience Choice Awards for it because it was so cute. Okay, so let's glue this guy down. And this one. Don't want to put it on anybody's head. So now I'm going to kind of start adhering things to the back. And then I will pick up this entire cluster. Sticky. I love a floral. Can't go wrong with a floral. A little more green there. Sometimes my stickers actually stick to the wax paper, but I feel like maybe underneath. I like that. It just nestles right underneath that leaf there. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's add these two pieces here. So it looks like it's not taking me a long time, but I did play a long time with stamping and fussy cutting and that type of thing. So something else that would be fun is to grab some pop dots and pop up some of like the leaves. Let's see what I got here. These are Sticky Thumb pop dots that I got from Christina at the retreat. So I'm just going to add a couple of those just around my page to add a little bit of a dimension, because basically this is some stamps and some stickers. But we're going to make it look dimensional and a little extra oomph to it. Like I could have popped up like this entire thing, and maybe that's what I'll do with this piece. I'm gonna grab a piece of fun foam that I grab at Walmart. And just pop that whole flower up. So pretty. So a little extra dimension over there. And let's do the side of the leaves. And I really love how that looks. So I encourage you to get stamps out and to use them in different ways. Fussy cut them out, do them directly on the page, emboss them, anything you can think of. So I hope you enjoyed this and enjoyed my rambling. So here's some close-ups. and we'll see you next time. Bye! Remember to wear your crown.